guest is one of our closest friends and a huge help of getting our podcast off the ground. He has his own YouTube channel and has been instrumental in this whole process. We'd like you to meet Dom or Dominic.
Or known by his YouTube channel,
Zombie
Zombie
Packer.
Packer.
Hey Dom, I'm gonna eat during this. I'm really hungry.
is up?
Sorry. What's up, brother?
Turn that on real quick. Oh wait, hold on. I need to turn this off.
I just butchered the word subscribers in the chat.
I should be good.
Hey Dom.
What is up, dudes?
What's up, bro?
Poppin'.
Pop.
Back there just chowing down.
I'm hungry.
What you eating?
Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich.
Delicious. Made by gods.
Actually, never had.
Really? You
You're
need to try
vegan,
it.
so
I ate the bread once.
Oh, well, bread.
Logan, go ahead and get us started.
oh crap!
Look at this man.
I'm hungry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Josiah?
What's up, Dom?
Honey butter chicken biscuit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
What's up, Dom?
What is up?
Where you from, man?
I am
don't
from-
remember I think I know, but
I was born in Round Rock, and then I lived in Pflugerville for the first 3 years of my life, and then I moved back to Round Rock. So
Nice.
not that much of a moving.
Yeah, so you've been here most of your life,
Exactly.
at least in this area. Of course, Logan can't say the same, and I don't think neither really can I. I moved down a little bit. I mean, I was born in Dallas, moved to Kaufman, lived in Hutto for the first half of my life, then came here.
that's where we
Exactly.
met. Sorry.
Yeah. But also, next question: when did you start your YouTube channel?
Well, I've had two separate YouTube channels. I've had one that I started when I was around 7 or 10, and then I ended that one because it didn't get very far. I only made it to like 60, I think, subs. And so I started a new one, started out fresh with my new knowledge and confidence and stuff that I've gained with growing up and getting older. And so now I started Zombie Packer instead.
I mean, at 10 years old, you had more subs than we did.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it was out of nonsense.
Well, that's crazy that you started that young. So like you knew from like super young, it was like this is something you wanted to do.
Yep. I saw people doing it, and it wasn't even about how much money they were making or whatever. I just didn't like the fact that you can interact with people and change their lives by entertaining them for a couple hours a day, doing whatever you can to make them enjoy their day better.
Yeah, I mean it's cool stuff. You're able to reach that many people, and it's not even about the paycheck at the end of the day. It's just about all the people you can reach.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so, Dom, on your YouTube channel, what does your content mainly focus on?
It is mainly on gaming. I will play pretty much any game anybody would recommend to me, or any game that I already have downloaded or purchased. And that's pretty much what I'll do. I'll just take different forms of the game and do different stuff with it, record different things.
I mean so you're just like a flat out gaming channel,
Straight up gaming channel, yes.
straight up gaming. I respect it. Is there any like main games you focus on, or you just play all the games in your repertoire?
I usually play a different variety of games, but mainly I've been strictly sticking to GTA and Call of Duty, and those have been the main two games I've been posting lately. I have been trying to get more games with Isaiah, who also has a channel. I've been trying to play more games with him since he's gotten a PC, so I'm trying to expand my horizons.
Oh, that's right. You switched to the PC game.
Yes, sir, but I still have PlayStation.
The PC Master Race.
Whack.
Whack.
PC whack.
How dare you?
Whatever, man. Well, where did your channel name come from? Like, does it have a meaning behind it, or?
It does actually. So when I was very little, my brothers would always play World at War Zombies all the time, and they would always hand me a controller that wasn't ever turned on, and they would make me seem that I was playing when I never was. But from the start, like most kids would be afraid of zombies or anything, but the amount that I've watched and zombies and like movies, video games, anything like that, I just became obsessed with zombies. Like that was like my theme. Like that was the most thing like I love the most in the world. And so that would always be part of my first channel and this channel that I have now, because my first one was Zombie Master, and then now it's Zombie Packer. So not that much of a change, but it has to have zombie in it because that's what I love to do. And the second part, Packer, would come from the game Call of Duty Zombies, either like all of them, because they all have a Pack-a-Punch machine, which where you upgrade your weapon. And so I thought I would incorporate that in my name.
Actually, Call of Duty World at work.
But it is confused. People have asked me, am I a fan of the Green Bay Packers? Because that's where they assume I got Packer from, which I am not. Because if you guys can see over here, Los Angeles Rams all the way.
No. I can't say anything. I'm a Browns fan.
Nothing wrong with the Browns.
Yes, there is.
Just
Don't
everything.
even try to say that.
Just
Everything's
everything.
wrong with the
Everything's
Browns.
wrong with them.
Literally everything.
That's what makes them great.
Shut up.
They're impeccable scores.
No.
Yeah, like the parade they had for having a defeated
We had
season.
a parade. If you guys in chat, I'm going to go off on a tangent real quick. If you guys in chat didn't know this, when the Browns went 0-16, lost every single game, they had a parade in Cleveland where
Because
they wore
of-
bags over their heads. And had a parade because of 0-16. So there's a bit of useless information that nobody needs.
That was actually kind of funny.
It's for the football community.
So dumb. Well,
That's such a stupid thing to laugh at.
who?
It's the Browns, man.
Screw the Browns. All right, who would you say, Dom, is your target audience or target demographic?
Like age-wise, or
Yeah.
it could either be for any age group. I do have a little bit of swearing on my channel because I do rage a little bit because I do get very angry at games if I suck, which I do. And so it's not really recommended for little people unless they could think they can handle the language. I did not mean to say little people. I meant younger age. I did not mean little people.
Kids?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Even though we are kids?
If they can handle it, they can watch it if they want, but it's more for our age group, like teenagers up to like 30 or older if they want. If they're really into it's whoever just enjoys the gameplay.
So
All right, that's
you're
fair.
looking for more young adults?
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
I feel like they pay more attention to the game and they can actually relate because of our age.
Yeah, they're a little more engaged in the audience. They can relate to you a little more.
Exactly.
Excuse me. I need to take a.
Not boring, am I?
We've been on here for 5 hours now.
5
Give me a
hours.
break.
5 hours. Yes,
5
sir.
hours, 12 minutes, and 41 seconds.
Correct.
Boom.
Well, you said earlier that whenever you were really young, that you saw like other people starting YouTube channels and all the communities are growing. Well, who was your main inspiration?
When I was younger, it would probably have to be a channel called You Always Win, because they would always upload either Minecraft or Zombies. And those are the two games I'd play, because when you're younger, you always enjoyed Minecraft. Not so much now, unless you really do play it. But they, yes, sir. And so
Yes, sir.
they've always been like the games that I've really been playing a lot of my life. And so I've always looked up to them because the way they've rapidly grown. And there are new channels now that I watch that do the exact same thing. And I do want to follow in their footsteps as they are growing as well.
That's awesome. That's pretty good. And sorry, excuse me. That monster is wrecking my system right now. I'm not used to that.
You
Like
had two.
I know.
Two?
But still, I only drink water.
It's better
Calm
than
down.
Logan drinking a whole case of them. It's all
Yeah, Logan.
Two.
Well, how would you
Two
say?
two.
so- How has your community grown so far? Like, is it a slow growth right now, or is it like, is there any spots where it's like started to boom?
We have had our ups and downs. I have gained a few, lost a few. So I'm pretty much averaging around 30 around there somehow. I'm growing very slowly, but I'm hoping with more publicity and people going to like see my channel that I'll get more recognized and they'll actually enjoy my content. Because the more more people I have watching, the more it motivates me to want to keep going.
Of course, of course.
And that's one of the main reasons why we wanted to have you on, is to get your content out there and push you forward with the little amount of support that we can give.
Yes,
know.
I thank y'all for that.
Yes, our small channels. We got to support each other. I mean, you
Exactly.
supported us
Each other.
off screen. You helped us get this off the ground, so this is how we repay it. I mean, we're plugging
Yeah,
you.
even I've linked y'all's channel on my own channel.
Thank you,
So
sir.
if people go to my channel, if I do get big somehow, then they can also go and look at your stuff.
And the
I'll check it
same
out.
same works vice versa.
Yeah.
Sir.
And there have been times where me and Caleb after a stream or before a stream, it'll be like 1 a.m. and we'll call Dom like, hey, how do we do this? What do we do
2
for
in the
this?
morning.
Blah blah blah.
2 in the
Sorry,
morning.
2 in the morning.
Like, hey, how does this work?
Right. And he's always there to help us out.
Because I've been studying all
Yeah,
this
because
stuff.
he already knows this stuff. It's gotten to the
I
point where
knew
we
you
don't call him as often.
Exactly. Because I knew you have to go in with the right mindset and the right knowledge about what you're doing in order to like love and understand the whole process of streaming.
Yeah. And so, Dom, what do you think is the hardest part about like trying to become a YouTuber or an influencer or something like along those lines?
The hardest part about becoming a YouTuber or influencer is getting that launch. The launch is what really sets you off and what really makes people want to stay or leave, because your launch is what determines if people enjoy your content or if it's something they don't really like that much. So the launch should be about what you're representing for your channel or your account, and make it purely about that. Do not change your account based on your comments or your subscribers or anything, because then they will change your channel for what they want when they need to enjoy for what you're making.
Okay, yeah.
So the hardest part is the launch.
That was actually really deep. Wow, I respect that. It's like you don't change your content for your viewers. Because if someone doesn't like your content or doesn't like it, you shouldn't change it to fit them, because then it only fits a certain population. You're always trying to find them, and then you can't connect with a broad audience because you're always trying to nitpick and stuff. But if you stick to what you are, I mean, people will come in flocks, and if they don't like it, they don't like it.
Exactly. It's like saying, don't change for people so they'll like you. You want people that will accept you for you and stuff like that. So it's exactly like real life.
That's good stuff.
Senior quote.
I'm gonna be honest right now, Dom. No offense to you at all. I was not expecting that.
Oh, I know. I'm a very unintelligent person.
That's not what I meant at all.
That's exactly what I meant.
Did you say unintelligent?
Yes, I heard that word come out of Caleb's mouth earlier in the stream, so I will use it.
Oh, Caleb, you did say that.
I did. He's not the brightest knife in the book.
I never received the email.
Yeah, Caleb.
I thought you sent it to him.
No, I gave you the. Okay, we're not going to talk about this right now.
Yeah, but that was a blunder on my part. I will take that. No. Well, I already asked you.
What did I do?
But
Hop on.
whatever, Logan, hush. And we were asked like what your main inspiration was, but like who really inspired you like to get your channel up and going? Like you said, you had the first one when you were younger, and then what coming back, closing that one down, and opening it back and rebranding yourself as Zombie Packer? What was that motivation like, and what was that process like for you?
Okay, so my first channel got taken down, or I took it down because I got exposed to our community, our school, and I was still embarrassed. I was not confident about my channel at all, and I took it down due to people finding out about it, and I was not secure about it. And so I took it down. I stopped YouTube for a couple years, and then I started it back up because I remembered the passion and drive that I loved doing it. And so I restarted it up, and I rebuilt my confidence so I could stay with it and not end it due to caring about what people think about my channel. I just want to do and publish what people will enjoy.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, when we first started this podcast, I was very insecure about it, but what really got me to be more passionate and more open about it was Logan's enthusiasm, I will say. He was a big part about it. He told everyone we knew about it. I mean, I was skeptical. I was like, hey, how about we just get some random people viewing it first? Because like, no, we got to start with people we know. And I was like, all right. And so I'm telling everyone like, yeah, I got a podcast. Me and my boy Logan, we got it. And
that's what I learned over time. I was like, you got to start with the people you know, because maybe they will be your biggest supporters and they will spread it out there. Like posting on your main Instagram or something where you have these hundreds of followers, instead of making a secret account of your own channel and just starting with a couple and then slowly growing, when you can actually use your real life people that you know to help spread your
Right.
Yeah, and that's what's happened so far for us, really. I mean, a lot of the people in the chat, I can name most of the people in chat by name. Because, I've interacted with one way or another. And, it's views are views. And, they're helping us get there. They're talking to their friends that I don't know. And that's how it starts. It just branches out. And even if they just follow, they'll catch in one time on a stream, be like, hey, these guys are kind of legit. And then they share it, and the cycle continues, and we start to grow. And then it starts to grow itself.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Dom, what is your creative process like when you're making a video or editing or sitting down to play a game?
Okay, so when I first sit down to play a game, I think about in my mentality. I think, is this what people will enjoy? Is it what I enjoy? And then I also collaborate with fellow YouTubers like Isaiah, and we come together and we think about what's best for our channels and what's best for us, and also the subscribers. And we work together to try to find out a system about what parts to cut out that will make it more entertaining, or what parts to keep in. And we just think about what structures of our recording process will actually help
Sorry.
grow our community and let people stay instead of letting them leave.
That's a good thing to think about. I know I dwell on thoughts like that whenever I'm thinking of topics or editing a couple things from our streams. I'm trying to get people to retain, but also stay with what we're trying to do. And so far, we've stuck true to who we are, and people have come to us, and it's really happy. And Chase put in the chat, he's like, I'm telling my people, just remember when y'all get big. I was like, when we get big, we'll remember you.
Of course.
We'll stay down to earth.
You're not fake.
Yeah, I know by name everyone that's in here. So like, who's been here since day one? I still have it written down. Who's our first donation? Some of our first followers, and we'll never forget y'all because y'all are the ones that took us off, and that can never be repaid if this does go somewhere. Even if it doesn't, having your support is just
Because I hate seeing those people that grow really big because of the people that they like had a foundation off of, and then they just forget about them entirely. And it's like, they're the people that got you to where you were. You should appreciate them for what they did.
Yeah. And do you see yourself doing YouTube like a long time?
I would like to, as long as I can. So if I do get my own place, I will try to stream and rather than recording. Or I'm gonna try to maintain both. But as of right now, I can't due to my household environment because I'm always needed or called, so I can't really have time to stream. So I feel like once I get my own place, I will be able to stream much longer and actually put more time and effort into YouTube rather than having it like a part-time job. I would try to make it like a full-time job, but like with a side job, like in real life.
I feel that. I mean, that's the goal for everyone that's starting out. We want to slowly make this a full-time thing to where this is our thing.
Because I'm not even trying to aim for like 1 million or something big. I just want something like that I can call my channel, where I have a decent sized community that can interact with each other and love each other, and then just work together to see if we can grow farther than we actually are.
Mm-hmm. And your recording schedule right now, do you have like a set schedule where you'll record and then upload, or you have specific time for editing, or how's that work for you?
Okay, so normally I try to upload at least once a week as of right now, but that's mainly due to all the schoolwork we've had. So maybe now that it's all over, I can actually try to do a couple more time, like 2 to 3 videos a week or something like that. I'm not sure yet. So what I would do is I would record it and stay up all night editing the videos, getting everything right, all the audio, the transitions and everything, all the effects. And then I would have it posted and then wait till the morning when everybody's awake to actually upload it. And so it can render and get upload or views throughout the day. And then I would analyze all those comments and likes and dislikes and everything like that to go off of, was this game really a good idea, or what can I do different with it and stuff like that for the next video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty awesome. I'm sorry, I had to check my phone. My sister's texting me. I have to do stuff real quick, but like you're talking about editing and stuff. What software do you use for editing?
As of right now, I use Premiere Pro for my video editing, and then I either use a Pixlr app that's free online or Photoshop that I may or may have not gotten for free. And so that's what I use to edit my thumbnails and my videos and stuff like that as of right now.
Sly sniffle. Sorry, my brain froze. What are we doing?
It's all right. We're interviewing.
Oh,
and also another question: does your family support you, or does your?
That's my question.
Well, because you've kind of blanked, so go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you already asked it now.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish. Does your
Do
does your family support you, and also your friends, like people around you? Do they help you? Are they supportive? Are they still like critical of what you're doing and what you're trying to do?
Okay, so starting off with my family, I have not told my family about this because I wanted to get somewhere with it first because I feel like if they just see me as this little thing on the internet that they might think it won't take off anywhere and that it would be a waste of my time compared to what I could be doing. And my friends know all about this. They support me. I'm pretty sure y'all support me. I don't know.
Of course we do, man.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
wouldn't
You
be
wouldn't
on
be
here
here
if
if
we
we didn't
didn't.
like you.
And so I told all my friends about it because maybe they will help me out and keep my confidence going so I can keep going on. But I feel like once I get to a decent spot to settle down, I will be able to tell my family about it and they would be able to support me because they would see that it's not a joke and that I would actually be taking it seriously.
We
I
also
feel
kinda
that.
borrowed your webcam for 2
Because I
weeks, so
Yes.
now to pay back.
Because I feel most parents wouldn't be supportive about YouTubing or influencing or anything like that because they would seem like it's a waste of time compared to reality, which is like just going and getting a job you might not like. Because like YouTube, I enjoy doing it. I prefer this like over an actual job.
Yeah.
And so I feel like most people are stuck with boring jobs that they hate because parents wouldn't support them on what they actually wanted to do.
I feel that. That's why I know personally, I was skeptical to tell my dad about when we were doing this. But when it came down to it, he was the first person I told. I think he was the first person I knew about it once me and Logan finally decided, like, okay, we're going to make this a reality. He was the first person I told. And I was totally expecting to get thrown out of the house or something. But no, he is so supportive and it surprised me. It's because, he sat down and talked to me. I was like, I didn't expect you to support me the way you do. He's like, well, he's like, I'm your dad and I love you. And as long as whatever you're doing is positive, I will always support you. And I think that really goes for all parents. Is that it's like as long as what you're doing is positive and you enjoy it, there's no reason they shouldn't support you in some way, shape, or form. Like even he's financially supported us too. Jesus, that's how we have these nice upgrades. But
I
still,
don't have any nice upgrade. I'm joking.
you got an arm, a white snowball.
You have a better mic than I have. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we both do actually.
That's the first thing that we got.
That
Audio
was.
quality. Make that a little bit better.
No,
When we
Dom.
stole your webcam for a bit.
We stole your webcam for 2 weeks.
You do.
You helped us get started off the ground when we first started streaming. You taught us how to use OBS, and you also, every time we had a question, you answered. And whenever we did go live and we'd have like one viewer, you'd host us to where your viewers could see us.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think a good way to repay you is to buy you a mic. You said that we have better mics than you. No, dude, we're gonna buy you a mic. You're gonna get a snowball
So,
just like us.
Caleb's all happy because he's balling like that.
I'm not balling like that. I'm just generous. I'll give
Joking,
my
obviously.
I'll give my last cent to my friends and family because I don't see y'all as friends. Y'all my family. And and y'all ask me like, hey, you don't hang out with a lot of people, and I was like, I don't associate myself with a lot of people. The people I do, we're tight. We're for life. like Dom, I've known you forever. Logan, I've known you even longer, and we're tight. We're for life, and like you don't see a lot of new people come into my circle. That's on purpose. Like the analogy I always use, I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. I don't want a lot of friends. I want real good friends.
Exactly.
Or just a dollar bill.
That too, but none of y'all are that good, so I'll have to settle.
Okay, I'm gonna head out then. I'm joking.
No, but really, I'd do anything for you guys.
Hey, there's
Bro.
Caleb's chair, guys. Sorry.
You know what
Early,
y'all could-
when
y'all can actually
things-
green screen that, and then
Yeah.
just have Caleb's green screen sitting. in
Yeah,
that chair.
but then I'd have
Just-
to put the camera over there, and I don't want to. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, man, me and Logan will both chip in to get you a mic
Yep. When my
as
card
as a way to repay you.
I want to thank y'all so much.
Of course, man.
Of course, because getting another snowball is going to cost nowhere near what it costed you in time to help us. Because everything you put in is worth so much. Getting you a mic like this one is the least we can do.
Yeah, no, I remember staying up till like 2, 3, maybe later a.m. and just getting a text from either of y'all being like, "Hey, can you help me out with this?" And I was like, "Of course, I'll help you out with this."
Yeah,
Like,
Y'all my boys.
of course, man.
and for the people in chat, I'm sorry about the feels, but I mean, I gotta be real. I've been just sitting at this chair for 5.5 hours now. Everything's
Caleb's
coming
an
out.
emotional guy. Give him some space.
I'm not even emotional. I'm just a real guy. I speak what's on my mind. If I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I like you, and you gonna hang around for life.
Khakis.
It's like that one joke me and Caleb
khakis.
had since 7th grade.
What?
It's like that one joke me and Caleb had since 7th grade,
Which one was?
where me and you share the same mom, man.
Oh, bro, I still want to go over to your house so your mom can make me some more of them biscuits and gravy.
Yes, sir. I had some a couple days ago. It's not.
She had them homemade biscuits,
You know biscuits and gravy.
handmade gravy.
It's biscuits, egg, bacon, and then gravy. I know
It
you.
You
was-
didn't make me no
I know you.
biscuits and gravy.
I'm vegan. I'll just take the biscuits and the gravy, man.
I feel left out. I feel left out.
Next time, Logan. Next time.
Package is on the map. Wow.
Cricket, 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 cricket.
Cricket. Well, Dom, have you ever had to? Wow, I look straight into the light. I'm gonna cover my eyes now. But have you ever prioritized
Need your gamer glasses, Caleb?
me alone? Not for at least another hour while I put those on. But have you ever had to prioritize recording or streaming over something else that was almost as important, like hanging out with friends or a family event where you're like, no, I mean I can't, or vice versa, where you wanted to stream but you had to do something else?
Yes, I haven't. I have not with family matters though, because that's not my choice. I get roped into it whether I want to or not. But with the hanging out with friends or schoolwork, I have recorded instead of doing those things because I felt like it was my obligation to keep my promise of uploading at least once a week to my viewers. Even though I don't have much, I still promise those viewers that were still subscribed. And yes, I've hung out with friends and stuff instead of recording videos when I should have. All that does is put my work on me because I have to do it later on because I made a commitment. But either way, as long as I'm getting out that content out there, it's fine with me. Whatever I'm doing.
That's fair. Rock That One Machine said in the chat. He says he's looking for a good gaming headset for console. He could spend up to $120 and it has to be wireless. What do you say, Don? So I'm not a headset guy.
The ones I have right now are pretty good. It is still series, but they have a wireless one, which is called the Arctis Ones, and they are wireless. And I think it's around 100 to 110, I believe. Don't take my word on that, but I'm pretty sure it's that. I have a wired one, and it works amazing. It's really cool because you can drag it into the headset, and then you can pull it back out. A bunch of buttons back here and stuff, and it's actually pretty good noise canceling. So SteelSeries I represent for sure. Another brand I recommend would be HyperX. I don't know if you can find a wireless one for cheap, but those two brands are the best gaming headsets in my recommendation.
I say if you want to go cheaper, I say go Turtle Beach.
I mean, if you're an Xbox player.
Yeah, if you're he's an Xbox guy. If you're looking for under $100, I don't think wireless, but you can go Turtle Beach. That's what I rock with, but I have a one-sided $15 mic, so.
I mean, any mic would do.
Exactly. I mean,
as long as you can hear and talk, you're good.
That's all I need. Everyone got these big old headphones. Like, I don't need all that. Because I'm not that serious at gaming. I play for fun, and like even the games I do love to play, like Madden. I play Madden all day. Like almost everyone in my group can beat me, except Josiah, the guy that asked for the headset, and someone else that's been in this chat. I don't think they've ever beaten me, but like I get beat all the time. I'm in a league, and I just finished the season even. I went 8-8. I don't care. I mean, I'm having fun. That's why I joined the league, is to have fun.
That's basically what recording is. You're literally just having fun with friends or with yourself, just playing games, whatever you enjoy. All you're doing is hitting that record button while you're doing it and just sharing that upload with the world.
Chase, watch your mouth in the chat. Nightbot's gonna catch you. He caught you. Lucky he didn't time you out. I had to talk him out of it. But I did delete your message.
Mic check.
Mic check, mic check. You're good.
Mic check.
You're Gucci. I still think it's funny every time someone says something profane in the chat. it'll ask me, it's like, should I allow it or should I deny it? And I'm like, every time I just hit deny.
Even poor little Chase.
Yeah,
Poor little
He-
everyone. This is family friendly, my guy.
he just sounds in games. Like, especially Rainbow, I'd have to assume.
Who, Chase?
Uh-huh.
Oh, for sure. Yes. Chase will actually mute the whole party just so he can focus by himself.
Oh, he's a sound. Oh, I
he's
can't
the
say
Yeah,
type of
that's what he was trying to
person that
say.
he's the type of person that would carry a whole team in Rainbow by himself if he could. Like, he would tell everybody to sit back while he goes and listens in very deeply. And he'll have his mic settings all the way up to where he tells everybody in the party to either mute their mic or turn it down all the way so he can hear. Because he has
That makes
that loud.
sense. Yeah.
But he is an exceptional player, so.
Hmm.
I'm decent at Rainbow. I haven't played in a really long time.
I don't play video games.
I think last time I played, I hopped on and I was like, all right, I'm going back to my main, Thermite. Let's go. And I'm like playing, I'm like, who the heck is Callie?
Seeing all these.
I was like, who's Kai? Who's this? Who are these people? I was so confused. I'm that guy in the Rainbow Squad that's like, yo, I need to get off my back. Back's starting to hurt, and I'm going 0-5.
I'm that player too.
1 assist.
Oh no. See, I get like 7 assists, 0 kills. Because I play less than our Legion. People tell me it's pronounced different ways, I don't care.
Legion.
And I just throw down my spike traps and get those points easy. Get those assists.
You're one of them, huh?
Exactly. I need those to score.
Mm-mm.
I used to play Legion. I stopped. I switched back to my main Mute.
Mute.
He was my guy from day one, and I got Black Ice on his gun, so I kind of have to use him.
Can't relate. I've never gotten black eyes.
I think I have 3, and I don't even play the game.
I've never played the game.
Oh, man. Sorry, I never. Sounds salty. You say read books?
I said I read books.
Oh, okay, bud. Sure.
'Cause I don't play games. No, I do.
I've never seen you read a book.
I got a bookshelf over there. Well, kind of.
So?
I got books stacked over there. There's a book over there. There's a book right there.
I have a bookshelf, and there's not a single book on here.
Okay, well, I don't have a bookshelf, and there's 5 books over there. There's 1 over there.
Tom.
I have 4 different books right here. It's called Black Ops stuff right here. You see these books?
Hey, Dom.
Red.
Do you remember where this is from?
Taekwondo, buddy.
Yeah, I remember that way back in the day. His older brother was one of the instructors when I was doing Taekwondo.
Hmm.
I didn't even know you guys did Taekwondo.
I did. Yeah.
I did it for like my whole childhood, and I grew
Well, I
up.
know Dom did it. I didn't know.
Mr. Trevino. I remember. Been
Mr.
playing,
Trevino, you.
you said you've been playing since day one and haven't gotten a good Black Ice. I got one of the best ones, Mute's gun, MP5K.
Dude, Chase got to relate to me. Isaiah is the luckiest person when it comes to getting good black ice weapons, like variants. Because he gets so lucky in gaming, and I don't understand it.
Some people just lucky like that.
No, it's the game. Picks their
Game likes them.
exactly. Because he puts in all the money and effort.
I need to bust into this monster. I'm getting tired.
Tired. It's only 5 and a
Dog,
half.
I've been up for a while. Okay, just keep
Yeah.
talking.
Leave us alone. But you know, I guess I'm kind of like that when it comes to Madden because I used to play Mud a lot, like Ultimate Team, but I haven't in a really long time. I used to have insane pack luck. Like a limited edition will drop, and I'll like pull them just because I'm opening a random pack and be like, oh look.
Just randomly get something good.
Yeah, and then it all goes to waste because I'm not good at the game. So
Me either.
Excuse me.
even though I play in 2 competitive Madden leagues, I'm still not good.
See, Madden is a fun game to play, though.
It is. It's super fun. And that's the
Have you
one
played
thing
that?
I get out of playing games.
Have you played the Madden 20 yet?
Did you just
Bro.
ask if I play Madden 20?
I'm just asking. Some
Of
people
course, I bought it on
Some people
drop.
haven't bought it. Some people haven't bought it.
Madden 21 is about to drop.
That is true. Are you gonna purchase that one?
Yeah.
Nice. If only there was crossplay.
Honestly, though,
I'd beat you Rams versus Packers.
nah, dude, you can't stop me when I use the Packers. It's my bread and butter.
All right.
wouldn't even know what I'm on.
I'll
But
get
still,
you that Jared Goff sneak.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff is so bad. This interview has gone off the rails, just like the rest of them have, which I'm fine
It's
with,
not
but
really
still.
an interview at this point, but
Yeah, we're kind of just talking.
Yeah, how was y'all's first one?
Our first one was pretty
good
good.
and structured.
Really?
And then after that,
Yeah, because we had Celia, then Habitat, and then you.
see, the thing is, Habitat, we had a different expectation of going in.
Habitat was extremely structured.
Well, all right, I won't get into it.
Yeah, but I mean, like our interviews are varying from like how much they're scripted and how much they're not, based on like
Yeah.
if we know the person, like we know you and we knew Celia, so it's like half the time we'll fill up with actual interviewing questions, and then the rest of the time we'll just interact with them and chat at the same time, like we're doing with you right now.
Exactly.
But for Habitat, we kept it strictly to what the topic was about.
But with us, it's basically what we do on the daily.
Pretty much.
Question. Chase got a question for me. Question for Caleb. Do you think the thing you had back January was the Rona? It could have been.
It
I
wasn't.
cured
It,
early.
it wasn't. And I
We
guarantee
talked
it
about this
wasn't.
in like hour one, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I was super sick, but it wasn't the Rona because I didn't have a single cough. I still don't know what it was. Maybe it was variation, but who knows? I still don't know, but whatever. That is not important. But Dom, didn't you say, Tulligan, you might have to leave the call early?
Yes, because I have some errands to run pretty
Oh.
soon. Probably like
Okay.
a 50 or something.
50.
45.
Okay, that's fine. And we can get it in while you're still here.
Exactly.
Mm.
So speaking of our friendship, are you ready for wrestling season?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you still going to be scared to wrestle me?
No, not as much anymore.
I still remember last season, Xavier
No,
looks
don't
over.
don't.
Dang, Caleb, you didn't have to do him like that.
That was awful. I wasn't expecting it.
You were just so much lighter than I expected.
Oh yeah, I kind of dropped a little bit. I'm 138 now.
Oh, I have to say the opposite. I have gained. I'm like 185 now.
Dude, all I've been doing is eating, and I've went down to 138. I'm in Cam's playing field right now, and I already know I ain't being Cam.
Yeah, you never know.
Dude, he's a spider monkey. He'll jump around, you get you in a cradle real quick.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
get-
there are some good wrestlers. I missed last season, though. Last season was a legendary season, I will add. Even though I did get sick towards the end and I couldn't finish the season, which, I mean, that one hurt. That one did hurt. That affected me deeply. But overall, I still think I did some good because one person that I worked with almost exclusively was Alexis Camacho, and she went on to win district and make a decent run for state, and then she actually did get a scholarship for wrestling.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm like, I was immensely proud of her. Like at the banquet, I mean, I was talking to her and I was tearing up just because, like, I really did every day we went in and we got to work. Like before I got sick, we would wrestle, and I was just teaching her everything I knew, helping her, and I mean, she took it and ran with it. I wish everyone could be that good. I mean, I did the same thing with Almost Xavier, and I tried to do the same thing with you last year, but I was sick.
And I got hip tossed every day by the same person.
It's gonna happen. Ask Xavier. It
I
happened
already
to him
know.
a
First day
million
of wrestling.
times.
First day of wrestling this season. If we do come back, I already know. I'm expecting it.
Ask Xavier. He knows when he would work with me exclusively when it was his first year. Yeet, 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 and now that's his move. That's his move now. You know, I'm the one that showed it to him, and so he knows how effective it is. I'm just happy that I get the chance, like, to teach. Like, if I can't succeed, like, my success comes from the success of others that I helped. So it's like, okay, I could do decent. I can get first in district. But if someone I helped train and build up, if they go past me, that's double success for me. It's like, yo, that's my boy over there. It's like, it's not even necessarily taking credit for them. It's like, bro.
Yes, sir.
I know Logan can't relate because he's not in sports anymore.
What?
So you're not in sports anymore. You can't relate.
That's not entirely true.
He hasn't completely dropped out yet.
Yeah, see, Chase gets it. Chase gets it. Everyone else in wrestling doesn't get it. What Chase put in the chat. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. That's me. I have like one or two moves, and they're perfected. That's why everyone says, like, you only do one thing, and it works every time.
Exactly. That's why Derek taught me that one signature move I started doing now, and it's my most working move.
That's what it comes down to. Let's try and loop this back around to your YouTube channel.
My channel. What's this still supposed to be about?
Yeah. Well, let me ask about something about yourself. What kind of chair are you sitting in right now?
It is a Respawn chair. Didn't know the brand until I got it, but it actually works pretty damn
reclines.
good.
What?
It reclines.
Yeah, it reclines.
And it has its own little footrest.
It does have a footrest.
So how
I'm a
much better would you say that a gaming chair like that is better than just a regular office chair like I have?
It depends on if you are actually. It depends on how long you're actually willing to sit at the computer for. Because if you're gonna sit there for a while, it's useful to have one of these because it just helps. Because it gives you like a back support, a head support, and then even if you get lucky, you get the leg support as well. And it makes it more comfortable to last longer. Because I feel like if you're in a gaming chair, you're gonna have to get up eventually and stretch because your back's all messed up or something, or your neck. This eliminates that, so you can just sit there for longer.
Oh, okay. So it's really whenever you're in it for the long haul.
Exactly. If you're like a long time gamer. Or you don't even have to be a gamer, honestly. You could just be sitting at a computer for a long time.
Yeah, I might need to invest in one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Because this little chair is not doing it. Well, I'm gonna let you and Logan talk for a little bit while I run an ad break and use the restroom.
Oh, okay.
Y'all two could. It's gonna be an ad. The only people that can see you are gonna be our subscribers, which is great for people.
Okay.
I remember that. Like, you don't get ads if you're a subscriber.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so talk, keep it clean.
All right.
No,
Logan, how's your day been, buddy?
I'm tired.
Really tired?
I just hit a wall.
You hit a wall.
Yeah, you know what it means?
Nope.
Like, I had energy and now I don't have energy.
Wow.
I have a lot of fries, though.
Surprised you didn't have any more of those burritos left over. Because how many there
Those are all
was?
gone.
Dude, there were so many.
There were 4.
But he's
No. There were 6.
I'm gonna take a while, guys.
I don't remember how many there were.
all right.
What do you say?
I think he said he's gonna take a while.
What place is the best fries? Like, what do you mean? What place, Chase? As in fast food or like restaurant and what?
Hey, I mean, Hat Creek's fries kind of.
No.
Was loaded one?
I mean, that they're only good because of
Those
the
are
cheese and the
delicious.
bacon.
Exactly.
In your opinion, wherever. Honestly, I like Whataburger fries.
They're not bad.
They're not bad.
Just-
They're decent.
Just had those yesterday.
You know.
They're delicious.
Burger King fries suck.
What about the chicken fries?
I don't know.
Get a bunch of fries in the shape of a chicken, man. Come on.
Never had 'em. But like, I don't know. Oh, have you ever been to Hurricanes
Mm-hmm.
off of 35 or whatever highway that is? I don't know.
The wing bar or whatever.
Yeah, their Parmesan fries, garlic Parmesan fries.
I haven't had those.
Garlic Parmesan fries are the best.
I'll have to
Best
try that.
burger. Whataburger. 100%. You have changed this northern boy.
It depends on who makes it, because sometimes they can give no effort to their burger.
You have changed this northern boy. I will love Whataburger for the rest of my life. We don't have that where I'm from.
Chase said Whataburger for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's a smart choice.
What about you, Dom?
Like, are we still talking fast food?
Anywhere?
Okay, it'd either be Whataburger or Chili's, because they have this like burger with like 5 different kinds of meat, like sausage, brisket, and the hamburger meat, like a bunch of stuff just stacked into one burger.
Yeah.
Ah, perfection.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
think it's called like the Boss Burger or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really go out much. And if I do, it's either like I'll eat at home or fast food or something like that. Something quick. Which is how I got sick
Nobody's
today.
been able to eat out for a long time, couple months.
Psych.
So they
Don't even
want you.
try that, Dom. You literally
dare.
just said we had Whataburger yesterday.
Okay. I mean like restaurants.
Fair enough.
But thankfully they're opening back up, so I can. stay in here.
Yeah. I had Chewy's the other week. Slams.
Dude, Chewy's.
Never had Chewy's in my life.
Hello.
Hey, Caleb, we're talking about food.
Oh, nice. Oh, chat came alive while I was gone.
Yeah. Chase came alive.
Chase came alive.
That's good.
Chase doesn't.
That's all right.
I had Chewy's the other week.
Yeah, last time I had Chewy's was like when Luis first got his braces.
Dude, I remember.
Wow, that was a while ago.
I remember that.
Yeah, because I remember it would still hurt him to eat, so he ate soup when we went.
Was I even here? I don't even think I
don't-
was here.
Yeah. Only like a year ago.
What grade was that?
Sophomore
Wait,
year?
really? Was it? Oh,
Last summer?
never mind then.
Or 2 summers ago? I'm not sure.
Dude, their
Yeah.
jalapeno, their
That's true. I
jalapeno
remember.
PB ranch or whatever. Delicious.
Sorry, my tummy hurts. And plus, I had to
I
take a
just
phone call
finished
real
a
quick.
round of COD.
How much longer do you have?
We finished at 11 p.m.
7 hours.
7.
Yep. We're almost at 6.
Yeah, we're almost halfway.
Yeah. I'm so
Godspeed.
tired.
Godspeed.
Yes, sir.
Caleb, I was telling Dom, I just hit a wall.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh,
As you guys were talking, I was like,
This is where he needs those 2 cases.
I'm not doing 2 cases.
that Popeyes hit your stomach. You got it in your bloodstream.
Because you got a full stomach now.
Yeah, it hit your bloodstream.
I didn't even eat the fries, just a sandwich.
You gotta burn it off real quick. Do some jumping jacks.
No, I'm not getting up.
Are you guys living on the prayer? I mean, we are halfway there, so one could say we
Squidward
are.
on a chair.
Squidward on a chair.
Dude, that's been so long.
Yeah.
It was like middle school days.
Yo, Caleb, you want to take a little nap break?
No, sir.
I'm
Just
joking.
live stream y'all sleeping for an hour.
No,
Yeah, slumber party.
no.
No, we can only do that if we're a Twitch thought.
Don't you look at me.
Look at you.
Kind of forced look at you.
Sorry, we're 2 dudes talking, not Alinity. We're not doing some.
Can we get back to family friendly, please? Remember
No,
what
I'm-
this stream is for?
Pull her out.
She got banned on this site.
Deserving.
We could talk about that on a later date. Different.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
Or not. I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, but I'll once again plug the donation link down in the chat for anyone that hasn't donated yet. She got
Okay.
banned for a day?
Okay. She got banned for a day? No, cap.
Really? I believe it.
I need to look this up.
Yeah, but Caleb, bro, I'm proud of y'all for what y'all are doing. The stream.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much
We're
appreciated,
definitely
brother.
trying. I mean, because of course all the person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a good cause, my man. Good cause.
And I mean, we're gonna see it through. We're gonna ride through. At this point, I believe 6 hours is what I'm gonna. Well, not what's called. What is called the wall. You see it in marathons. Around the halfway point, a lot of runners will hit the wall. It's where like either like that's do or die. Either you push through it, or you die. I mean, you don't actually die, but it's like your body collapses,
Your body
gives
gives
out. Yeah, but if you can mentally push past it, the rest of the race is easier, and that's what I feel like this 6th hour will be. It's our wall. If we can keep pushing through, keeping our energy up, we'll collide to the finish.
And
Bruh.
then next up, 24-hour stream for y'all.
No.
Wait a minute.
Let's not get too hasty. All right, so Alinity gave herself a 3-day ban because Twitch wouldn't.
Give herself.
Yeah. The internet doesn't lie. It does.
I mean,
That's dumb.
That's what I'm reading.
They really. So they
That could be
didn't want
completely
to ban.
false. I don't know.
They didn't want to ban her for exposing herself on stream.
Yeah, it says Alinity also confirmed plans for a self-imposed Twitch suspension of 3 days. Self-imposed suspension.
Twitch stats.
that's crazy.
No
She
respect.
bans herself.
No respect. for
Yeah, but
Twitch
that's
stats.
weird that she banned herself. Can we get back
Exactly.
to the topic?
Yeah,
Let's not
whatever.
talk about Alinity.
Pokimane is
No,
the Twitch's community queen. Just want to point that out. Everyone that's on Twitch is
They
a
have to know.
subject of
They have
Pokimane.
to.
I honestly don't see the big fuss about Pokemon.
Yes, Poke Queen.
Mhm.
I don't get the hype.
She is a queen
How?
because she's not like these other Twitch stars. She actually has good content.
Boom. You know what's crazy? What I found out? She can't actually copyright her name, so like no one can take her name
Really?
because it's too close to Pokemon. So they won't let her copyright it.
Oh wow.
I found that out. I was like, wow, that must suck.
Oh yeah, Sam just checked back in, just tuned in, heard Pokimane, feels amazing, man.
That's what gets people getting in here.
Oh yeah.
That's what I
And
should put
as we're in the last 10 minutes of the interview, I'm gonna ask you, how long have you been watching the stream?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching it for probably 3.5 hours, maybe.
Oh.
I took a little break for
Just
Netflix.
ask him anyway.
Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Any number?
Between 1 and 5. It can be 1 and it can be 5.
4. Is it the colors?
Nope.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
money.
Now I'm asking every interviewee to pick a number between 1 and 5, and I'm going to multiply them together, and that's the money I will donate to Habitat at the end of the stream.
10.
Back
No, that
up,
doesn't-
man. So far, we got 3, 3, 3, 4.
Really?
You multiplying
Yes.
all of those together?
Multiply,
See,
multiply.
I feel proud I got the highest number.
You shouldn't.
I tried to get Kelsey to pick 5. But
Yeah, you kept me like,
You know,
fine.
5's a really cool number. Maybe you should pick that one.
She was also cutting out a bunch. So
yeah.
I get that.
it is what it is.
And for the people wondering, the bleach is on his way.
Really?
Yes.
I'm ready to watch that happen.
108 now.
All right, boys. Well, I got to go now.
All right. Thanks.
Catch
for
y'all
coming on,
later.
man.
Thank you for letting me on y'all stream.
Of course.
All right. I'll see y'all later.